Hey guys, Tevya here, and I'm just about to start a press tour for Secrets of Kensington. We are headed to Brantford, Ontario. So we are in Toronto and we're taking the train to Brantford. I'm booked on a show called, I don't even know what the hell show I'm booked on. I just show up. I hope you guys have a really interesting time and follow along. I really can't tell you where we are since I don't really have a clue, but we've been traveling now for about an hour, and we're about to start the second leg of our tour. So we finally made it to the studios, so I'm standing outside the studios of the TV show Wits and Pieces. So follow me, we're gonna get buzzed in.
So Tevya, how are you feeling before your live
I feel
interview?
really great. I love live interviews because here's the thing, you can't unlive live. We're going to be talking about 2 episodes that we have coming up on the show. 2 really big, incredibly edgy, crazy episodes. Now normally I wouldn't really discuss it because this is a family-friendly show. We're live at 7 p.m. and it's live on Facebook. And really, this is a family program. The host doesn't have anything prepared, so I have decided to make the most of this situation and fuck with him a little bit, just to kind of keep him on his toes.
I'd like to introduce, first of all, to my immediate right, Tevya Heller. Now, there's no I in there, but I keep putting the Tevya. Am I getting it right?
Correct.
Okay.
Now, does the name Tevya sound familiar to you?
Not at all. You're the only Tevya I know.
Now, have you ever heard of Fiddler on the Roof?
Now, I've heard of Fiddler on the Roof, but if you're going to make me publicly acknowledge that I haven't seen it, I'm going to have this cut.
Now, I am named after the fiddler.
Of course.
So, 34 years ago, my parents met in the local synagogue production of Fiddler on the Roof. And so my mom got pregnant during the rehearsal, and I was named Tevya, which is really great because she says had they met 6 months later, they were doing Moby Dick, and it was almost Ishmael.
Tell me a little bit about your background.
All right. Well, I have been a series creator and producer for 8 years now. And I currently have 2 TV series on the air. I have OMG, which has now been sold all over the world. We're in 27 countries. And I have a show called Dog Park Tales, which is on Discovery USA.
So I've watched some of your episodes. They're online. Excellent work, and I guess that's a credit to Stefan as well. Talk to me about the concept. Somebody comes to you with their secret.
Fair enough. The show is a really hipster Dr. Phil. So every episode, I meet a millennial who has a secret to share, whether it be eating disorder, whether it be obsessive compulsive behavior, whether it be sex addiction, a topic that's of interest to millennials. For example, when Oprah had her show, she would do topics that are of interest to stay-at-home moms, what it's like postpartum depression. I do topics that are of interest to a 22-year-old. I'm addicted to ecstasy. And we are inundated with people that want to come on TV and share their story.
Really?
Yes.
Even in a secret format?
It's extraordinary. We just had a woman who is leaving her husband, and he doesn't know it yet, and she came on our show to tell him, you're abusive and I'm leaving you. And he didn't know that until he watched the show. So a lot of people go to see a psychiatrist. Some people come on our show. It's cleansing, it's therapeutic, it's non-judgmental.
Is it covered by OHIP?
Can be.
Is there any vetting out to make sure these secrets are accurate?
Well, I mean, that's an excellent question. After we do the casting, we tend to meet with them and ask them many, many questions. We do a pre-shoot interview with them, and you could tell if someone is not emotionally connected to the material.
Okay.
So, if you're, we just had a girl who's addicted to grapes. She eats about 250 grapes a day. and she came to set with like 8 bags of grapes. You know, she's not fooling. We
Not with the price of grapes at this time of
grapes are
year.
expensive in the middle of winter in Canada.
Yeah.
Not in this economy.
Yeah, grapes are. Remember the grape girl?
Oh my God.
Unless you're filming in a studio, you can't have complete control of your set.
Well, you're not, like you said, there's no budget for street closures and pieces
Yeah.
like that. This would be this is shooting on the fly.
We do have a guy in a tank top who just intimidates crowds a
Yeah,
bit.
we have like a big security guy.
Yeah.
I have Trevor doing that outside the door right now.
Like the little skinny guy.
Where do you think the future of television is in either of those cases?
Well, the future is for sure going towards streaming. Absolutely. I also don't think about territories anymore. It used to be I was a Canadian TV producer. Now I'm an international content creator. I create content so somebody could watch it in China. And they are.
Right.
And they do.
And you can measure that.
Absolutely. I have metrics for everything.
No, it's great. Tevya, Heller, thank you very much for taking time and
It's
coming
my
in and
pleasure.
visit
Thank
with
you
us.
so much.
Again, the show is Secrets of Kensington. Google it. You can find it anywhere. Stefan, of all the names, I'm going to mess up the first name.
Stefan Korica.
We'll do that. Thank you. And you say it with much more authority than I do. Thank you very much for coming in and making some time for Brantford. I hope you'll enjoy our fine city while you're
Yes,
here. And
it's
find
a beautiful
neighborhood.
city.
Right. Well, with that, we're going to be back in a few minutes. But remember, you can participate in the show too. Find us on Facebook. You can find us on Twitter.
So Tevya, we just finished the big live interview. How do you think it went?
I love doing press. It's so much fun. And I especially love coming to these smaller markets. People are so nice and they're so down to earth. Though the food they have in the Korean,
It wasn't good.
it was always chips and bottled water. What the hell?
Yeah.
I'm starved.
Yeah.
And the really the best part about doing these press tours is I get to travel all across the country and meet the most interesting people. And you know what? Really, Canadians are just an awesome bunch. So I'll see you on the other side.
What do you think? Strip club?
Chinese food, cool strip club.
Okay.